into mo. Turn it into mo. Stack it, flip it, turn it into mo. La. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it into mo. Free up and go and we gon' turn it into mo. We make that cash flow and then we turn it into mo. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it into mo. What up, my turn it into mo fam? This your boy Southside Black. Turn it into mo. I want to come on here today and talk about how to stop living paycheck to paycheck and escape the rat race. And when I say escape the rat race, or what rat race mean, that's like, you know how a hamster or a rat or whatever, they be on that little wheel and they be running and running, but they ain't getting nowhere. They just steady going in the same little repeated cycle. And that's kind of how a majority of Americans do, you know what I'm saying? Like with their paycheck, how they get paid, and with their time also. You go to work, every day, for at least 5 days out the week. If you're working a full-time job, you go to work every day and you come home and you get a little bit of free time, and then you gotta eat, take your shower, whatever, go to sleep, wake back up and do the same thing all over, you know what I'm saying? You trading your time for money, for one. And for two, once you finally get your paycheck every week or two, a majority of that, if not all of it, is going towards expenses, bills, car notes, insurance, and food, whatever it is that your monthly expenses is. And it's just a repeated cycle. It keep going, it keep going, it keep going. It don't ever stop. And the majority of people don't ever have too much money, or probably no money left over once they finish paying their bills and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole idea behind the rat race. And that's why I want to make this video. So without too much more being said, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing that you want to do is save you some money. Have you emergency fund, put up some emergency funds, you know what I'm saying, for like a rainy day, unexpected expense or something like that. Your car break down, and anything can happen. You might be out of work for a week or two. You want to have you some expenses, have some money put up to cover your expenses, you know what I'm saying, for you know I at least recommend at least like 3 to 6 months, or even a year, to where your expenses is covered in case anything happen. You know what I'm saying? And while you recovering or doing whatever it is you need to do, changing jobs, whatever, making sure you're straight, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you need to do. Save money, for what I call emergency funds, you know what I'm saying? You don't touch them. You know what I'm saying? It's just as if not even there. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it as it's not even there. And some people might have to decrease their expenses to do that. You know what I'm saying? And, that's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Cut out whatever it is that you need to cut out. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's cable, or whether it's spending money on the weekend, or habits that you may have, or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So some people may have to decrease their expenses. But if not, if that don't work, you know what I'm saying, then, some people may have to get a side hustle, some type of side hustle. Or you might have to change jobs for a higher pay. Or you might have to get a job that pay you based off of your results, you know what I'm saying? Like commissions and stuff like that, dealing with sales. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing you want to do, is save money for emergency funds and stuff. And these not really in specific order, but I put them in there because they kind of go hand in hand, how I'm explaining it. Now, the second thing is what I call investor mindset. Develop a investor mindset, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much you looking at your time and money, like valuing your time and money, and looking at it as like, is this gonna bring me any value now or in the future? or is this gonna appreciate over time and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna give you a ROI, return on investment? You know what I'm saying? And that's your time and your money. You know what I'm saying? You look at something, you think about buying it. If it's not a necessity, you know what I'm saying? Like you sacrificing right now, so you don't need to be buying it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not gonna teach you nothing, or bring you no kind of value, then you don't need to be spending money on it. And, same thing for your time, you know what I'm saying? You want to have some free time, some like pleasure or leisure time, you know what I'm saying? But, you got to spend some of your free time investing it into learning about different things, whatever it is that you into, you know what I'm saying? Investing, business, or whatever it is, real estate, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, you may be interested in doing hair, auto mechanic, I'm talking about whatever, sales, or I'm talking about whatever it is you may be into. And that brings me to my third point, which is investing time and money into education. You know, learning, like I say, just learning about investing in general and about whatever it is that you want to get into. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, get into something else besides whatever you're doing at your job, you know what I'm saying? But, if you wanna stay at your job and just, you know, have income producing assets like real estate, that's cool too. But, you wanna educate yourself on whatever subject that you're interested in, you know what I'm saying? You wanna educate yourself on that subject. For instance, like you need to know what the difference is between an asset and a liability. To sum it up, assets put money in your pocket and liabilities take money out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of assets, that brings me to my fourth point, which is start acquiring income producing assets. You know what I'm saying? Passive income. And, you know, that can be anything from businesses that don't require your presence, you know what I'm saying? Or stocks, especially dividend paying stocks, bonds, you know what I'm saying? Government bonds, corporation bonds, etc. If you could find some good ones, you know what I'm saying? That could be income generating real estate, you know what I'm saying? Like rental properties and stuff like that. It could be intellectual property. You get royalties from your music and movie strips and um patents and stuff like that you get royalties from, etc. And, you know, anything that pretty much produce income or appreciate over time in value, you know what I'm saying? That's what an asset is. Put money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? So that's like the fourth thing you want to do is start acquiring assets, income producing assets. And this fifth step is not really for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, start working on your own business on the side, you know what I'm saying? You can have your day job and start investing your majority of your free time working on your own business, learning what you need to learn, start it up, you know what I'm saying? Start investing some of that money that you're making extra on the side from your assets or extra from your job and stuff like that. Start investing that into learning and investing into your business, you know what I'm saying? Because for the people that trade time for money, you gotta understand like when you trading time for money, you put a ceiling, you know what I'm saying, on how much you can make. You only could put in so many hours, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you getting paid off of your results from that business, or if you got employees running, you know what I'm saying, that business and you paying them, you could be out doing other stuff that's producing you even more income and stuff like that. It's generating you even more income. And you be working on other stuff, you know what I'm saying? You have to be working on the business, not in the business. So, this is the fifth step. Start working on your business on the side. Start working on the business, you know what I'm saying? And doing that is simple, you know what I'm saying? You just, like I say, pretty much start working on it on the side, you know what I'm saying? You build it up, keep on building it up, and you want have you some money saved, like I say, to cover expenses for at least 6 months to a year or more, you know what I'm saying? but secure yourself, you know what I'm saying, in that area. And then, you're going to have money coming in once you start getting money coming in from your business, you know what I'm saying, to where it's at least covering your monthly expenses or, paying more or equivalent to what you was getting at your job. Then, it may be time to quit that job. I believe that's the time you need to quit that job and focus your attention on your business and building that up even more and more. And once you get that up to a certain point, you can start hiring people. And once you hire people, you know what I'm saying, even managers and stuff like that, crew members and stuff like that, once you build a team and hire people, you could step back and work on the business besides working in the business, you know what I'm saying? You for example, like Ray Kroc, dude who, you know what I'm saying, who the McDonald's dude who bought all the McDonald's, who basically started McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? He basically started not the first one, but he started the franchise in the McDonald's. And, he went by doing that, but he wasn't flipping no burgers and doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Like he'd do it to show people how it worked and stuff like that, but you ain't gonna catch him flipping burgers and serving fries and stuff like that. He was working on the business, you know what I'm saying? Same thing for Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs wasn't in the Apple store trying to sell iPhones to individual customers and stuff. He was sitting working on the business, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out ways to innovate and, you know what I'm saying, make improvements and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Making the business better, making more money, making the business grow and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what the CEO supposed to be doing. So you sit back and you on your CEO stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I meant earlier in the video by having a business that don't require your presence, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to physically be there. You could be working on other stuff, and therefore that would make it an asset, you know what I'm saying? So that's like my 5 steps into like stop living paycheck to paycheck and escaping a rat race and even doing your own thing. You minding your business at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, even if you want to keep your day job, you know what I'm saying? Keep your day job. If that's what you want to do, you want to be a police or you want to be a nurse working for somebody else, whatever it is, you got a job and you love it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you was desire to do because everybody not built for this entrepreneurship and investor stuff. Like everybody not built for this life. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, you want to continue to work for somebody else. You still want to be financially secure and financially independent. So you could start, for example, you could start doing stuff like acquiring, you know, income producing real estate to where you got enough rental properties and stuff that's covering your expenses and paying you a lot more money than you making at your job. You know what I'm saying? You just working at the job because that's what you like to do. That's what you want to do. And if you wanted to quit that job, you can because you got enough income coming in to where you straight regardless. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on how to stop living paycheck to paycheck and escape the rat race. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make it too long. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of make it short and simple, easy to understand for people. This stuff that I didn't learn, you know what I'm saying, from other successful people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? One of the most influential books, you know what I'm saying, so far in my life was Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know what I'm saying? I recommend that book to anybody pretty much. It's a personal finance book, but it's life changing. You know what I'm saying? It's very impactful. But you know what I'm saying? This your boy Southside Black. This video helped you. Like it, comment, let me know, what you think about it, what you gonna start doing first, you know what I'm saying? And share it with somebody you think may need it, you know what I'm saying? Share the video. Y'all like the video, that let YouTube know that, it's good content and they show it to other people. So y'all help me out by liking the video. That's all I ask. And, commenting and stuff like that, that help too. You know what I'm saying? What they call a algorithm. But you know what I'm saying? I put this content out to help people like me, basically, you know what I'm saying? People who feel like me, got the same perspective as me, you know what I'm saying? Who feel like they shouldn't have to live their life working all their life, trading all their time for money and working, not being able to enjoy life because you're spending all your waking hours or majority of your waking hours at a job. And once you, for one, you know, you're trading your time, all your time for money. And for two, when you get that money, you're spending the majority, if not all of that, on bills to live, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be meaning when I say ready to live, not just survive, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to live my life to its best potential, however I want to live it, you know what I'm saying? But that's a different video for a different time. It's your boy Southside Black. Go ahead, leave the comments, the likes, and share my video. You hear me? We a family. Go ahead, do what it do, turn it into more.
We up and going, we gon' turn it into more. We make the cash flowing, then we turn it into more. Nowhere running low, cause we gon' turn it into more. Yeah, all I know is stack it, flip it. I told them I ain't got it, now they hacking.